In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum students. I am your English teacher Ayesha Shahzad. I welcome you all to the online classes of Divisional Public School and Inter-College Sahiwal. In this lecture, we shall discuss part 2 of question answers taken from chapter number 4, End of Term, which is written by David Dishes. Secondly, we shall discuss a few important difficult words and their synonyms with reference to the essay End of Term. Let's see the question answers. Question number 1 is, who is the writer of End of Term? As we have discussed many times that David Dishes is the writer of the essay End of Term. Question number 2 is, what sort of essay End of Term is? Sort means kind or type. An essay can be composed on any humorous topic, scientific or informative topic, medical or philosophical topic, or any current issue. As you know, this essay is written on the personal life experiences of David Dishes. So, End of Term is an autobiographical essay. As you all know, biography means the written history of any other person's life, and autobiography means the personal life history written by someone. This is an interesting essay written in praise of school holidays. Praise means appreciation. The writer describes experiences of his childhood, boyhood, and youth. It is the moral strength of the writer that he shared the weaknesses of his early age. Question number 3 is, why did the writer like the book Friday Thank God? And the answer is, a school teacher had written a book about the weekend with the title Friday Thank God. The writer liked the book because it expressed his own attitude to the arrival of the weekend. Attitude means feelings or emotions. The writer has told that he felt as light as a feather on Friday because Saturday and Sunday were off days. We all have the same feelings on weekend. Question number 4 is, the writer was not a dull student. Then why did the school life appear monotonous and laborious to him? Monotonous means boring, dull, and uninteresting. Laborious means difficult, tough, and arduous. Question number 5 is, why did the voice of the maid-servant appear unpleasant to the writer? Unpleasant means displeasing or harsh. The school-going students usually have a deep, sweet sleep, and obviously they don't want to get up early in the morning. The writer had to face two painful challenges: early morning. The answer is, the maid servant used to awake the writer in the early morning with a loud voice, which appeared unpleasant to the writer. because the idea of attending the school made him sad. The first challenge for the writer was to open his eyes and get out of the bed, and the second challenge was to go to the same school, which was monotonous and laborious. So the voice of the maid servant appeared unpleasant, and he felt very sad and gloomy because he had to get ready for school. Question number 6 is, how did the writer feel on Friday? The writer felt very happy on Friday because he knew that he would have his weekly holidays of Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday were a heavenly blessing for the writer in his school life, and he felt extremely happy because he could relax and enjoy according to his will. Question number 7 is, what made the weekend luxuriously long? Luxuriously means enjoyably, richly, or lavishly. And the answer is, once a term, the students had the annual mid-term holiday, a Monday off, which made the weekend luxuriously long. It means he got 3 days off, which was an enjoyable and lavish treat. Question number 8 is, what were the feelings of the writer on the Sunday night and Monday morning? And the answer is, the Sunday night appeared unpleasant to the writer because it was full of the threat of the Monday morning. The writer felt unhappy on the Monday morning because he knew that weekend was far off. The Sunday night is really threatening for students. It causes a rapid heartbeat, fear, and sleeplessness because we don't want to welcome Monday morning. And then we go to sleep while facing this terrible dilemma. The night passes in just blinking of an eye, and there is Monday morning, which is obviously undesirable and sad because the next off days are very far. Question number 9 is, what does the writer mean by blessed breaks? What were the writer's feelings about these blessed breaks? And the answer is, blessed breaks means unexpected holidays from school. Sometimes the students were given a half holiday to attend a football match. Sometimes the school was closed an hour or two before the usual time because of some unexpected crisis or celebration. Crisis means unexpected emergency or disaster. In winter, if there had been a continuous hard frost for some days, the writer got a whole day's skating holiday. Unexpected sudden holidays were an extremely delightful and heavenly blessing for the writer. He used to enjoy a lot, even in the extremely cold weather, when there was a continuous snowfall and they all used to glide along on their skates. Question number 10 is, what were the feelings of the writer about summer holidays? And the answer is, the summer holidays filled the mind of the writer with the feeling of joy because 2 months was a fairly long period. Fairly means practically long period. His desire for holidays was fulfilled. Fulfilled means satisfied. So he waited for these holidays very anxiously. Anxiously means keenly, impatiently, or enthusiastically. He called these holidays the real holidays. He waited for the summer holidays enthusiastically because he could go for family picnics, outdoor games, and other recreational activities which he used to miss during his monotonous and tough school routine. Question number 11 is, what did the writer desire acutely in his early childhood? Acutely means keenly, deeply, or intensely. Was it fulfilled? And the answer is, the writer desired acutely for a tricycle in his early childhood. His desire for a tricycle could not be fulfilled because his parents could not afford it. Later, it changed into a desire for bicycle. Every person has some desires in different age groups. Like boys of your age want to have their own motorbike, smartphone, or a sports car. Girls of this age group may have a desire to buy expensive makeup or jewelry or a smartphone, but all the wishes do not come true because your parents have different priorities which are far more important than such childlike desires. So, students should always obey the parents and never insist to get such things which are denied by the parents. Question number 12 is, when did he buy his first bicycle? And the answer is, the writer bought his first bicycle when he was 21. The writer bought the bicycle with the prize money he had won at Edinburgh University. So, finally he was able to buy a bicycle with his own prize money when he was 21 years old. It was a real achievement for him. Students, all of you should be greatly thankful to your parents that they provide you a very comfortable and luxurious lifestyle, and you don't spend anything for that, and you don't pay back to your parents even. Let's discuss a few important difficult words and their synonyms. Sentence number 1 is, there was no possibility of turning over for an extra dose. In this sentence, dose is an important word which means a little sleep or nap. Second sentence is, seeing many hours of school stretching ahead was a dismal. In this sentence, we have two important difficult words, stretching and dismal. Dismal means sad, dreary or gloomy, and stretching means spreading, expanding or extending. Sentence number 3 is, the writer used to lie waiting for that ominous tread. In this sentence, we have two important words, ominous and tread. Ominous means fateful, threatening, worrying or gloomy, and tread means to walk or stride. Here, sentence number 1 is, the anticipation was always worse than the reality. In this sentence, anticipation is an important word. Anticipation means knowledge beforehand, foresight or foretelling. Sentence number 2 is, the last period on Friday had a happy flavor of the end of the week. In this sentence, flavor is an important word which means taste, enjoyment, relish or savor. Sentence number 3 is, sometimes there were unexpected respites. In this sentence, respites is an important word which means time for rest, interval or break. The last sentence on this page is, occasionally they would get a whole day for skating. Occasionally is an important word which means time to time, off and on or seldom. Here the first sentence is, Sunday night was full of the threat of Monday morning. In this sentence, threat is an important word which means danger or fear. Sentence number 2 is, the writer could look forward to a period of permanent felicity. Look forward is a phrase which means long for, wait for or expect. And felicity is also an important word which means intense happiness. Sentence number 3 on this page is, the writer would walk home across the meadows in the July sunshine. Meadows means pastures. This is a very important sentence. It can create 6 MCQs as there are 6 difficult words and phrases in this sentence. Then the longed for mythical summer holidays were at hand, unspoilt as yet, lying intact and promising just ahead. Long for means desire or yearn for or crave. Mythical means legendary, fabulous or fictitious. Unspoiled means pure, innocent, or unharmed. Intact means safe, whole, unbroken. Promising means giving hopes. Ahead means in front. Here the first sentence is, the writer longed desperately for a tricycle in his childhood. Desperately is an important word which means very badly, violently. Sentence number 2 is, the writer stood outside sweet shops with empty pockets, longing for a penny or two to materialize somehow. In this sentence we have two important words, longing and materialize. Longing means wishing, desiring, or craving. Materialize means to fulfill or to make form. The last sentence on this page is, the writer could hardly believe that 3 strenuous school terms had indeed rolled away. Strenuous means tiring, exhausting, tough, or any work which needs much hard work. Rolled away means past. This is the end of discussion for synonyms. Now I have 2 assignments for you. Number 1, write down all the question answers we have discussed in your classwork register. Number 2, learn and practice the synonyms of difficult words given in this chapter. That is all for today. Thank you for being attentive. Allah Hafiz.